Hello there, this is Reece Russell, host and owner of the weekly Steelchair. Once again, you're tuning to the Just For You Guys podcast, brought to you by myself, Josiah and Temple, as we look back on this week's professional wrestling. Come and join as we discuss, we predict, we review, we do all of that on this show, and we have fun conversations with our chat, our community. This is the Just For You Guys podcast, live on the weekly Steelchair, brought to you on YouTube. Enjoy.
Just three. Reece and Josiah and Temple's podcast, and there is no more guy. Just three. Just three guys. Go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the weekly Steelchair and the Just For You Guys podcast, where there's just two of us, but Josiah will be here shortly. At the moment, it's just me and Temple. We've got a lot to get through this evening. We're going to have a bit of fun, talk about all shit from the past week of wrestling. If there's any good stuff, we'll try to find some. But we're here to discuss it, and this is, of course, a place where your opinions do matter, but if you're an arsehole, just walk away from this channel right now, because an arsehole is not welcome. So that's what we're here for. We're here to have a laugh. Arn, good to hear you've just gone to Tokyo, mate. Enjoy it. It's good to see you in the chat. Abu, Carl, Arn, Fernando's there. So is Chester. They're having a back and forth over something we're actually going to talk about tonight. But Temple, what's cooking?
How's it going? How's it going, guys, in the chat?
We've got a lot to get through.
We do.
I have to say, though, it's been quite a shit week of wrestling.
Pretty much. It's been alright. It's not been the best.
No, it's been shit. Let's be real.
Yeah.
There's not been a lot of good shit this week from anywhere. There's only been like one or two good moments. That's about it. It's been... This week has been more funny for online crashouts than good wrestling. Which, again, for the second week in a row, we have to talk about.
Yep. Look, it's all over social media. X, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere.
We're going to get to it, though.
If I didn't have like my own e-fed, or I wasn't on this podcast with you guys, I wouldn't have social media.
Good thing is we'll figure things out. Cool. Thinking if there are any other Joe shows other than Star and Marigold. Oh, there'll be plenty over there. Trust me. There will be plenty for you to watch. So just you enjoy what you can. We actually do have some bizarre news to look at, first of all. So everyone get prepared for this. So this is a federal investigation into the TKO merger for WWE. So there's a bit of news before we actually look into this past week's TV. So this is from Post Wrestling. So a Delaware judge ordered the WWE directors and officers sued over the TKO merger to turn over documents related to the federal investigations into Vince McMahon's conduct. The court rejected arguments from attorneys for the defendants, including Nick Khan and Paul Levesque, that the material was irrelevant, already produced, or requested too late. Good to see you as well, James. Your thoughts on that? just for everyone's reference, I'll bring it up as well on screen as well, so you don't need to worry about it. I'll bring it up as a sniffing tool. But this was from Post Wrestling, and I'm bringing it up in the next minute. Here we go. Share screen.
To answer Arnold, is it Arnold in the chat? Who's a massive Japan guy?
Arn, yeah, he's in, yeah.
Alright, so the Stardom is obviously Marigold.
Don't watch Marigold. Oh,
There's a promotion called Sendara Girls Pro Wrestling.
yeah, they're
That's
worth
good.
it.
So if I just type this into the group chat, not group chat, but the chat itself, so he knows what to watch and what to not watch.
Andrade showed up in House of Glory last night and attacked their world champion. Interesting.
Yeah, that's definitely his non-compete's finished then, I'm guessing.
It's got to be. Tokyo Joshi Pro worth it. Yeah, they're worth it.
Yeah, they're good then.
That's understandable, mate. You can participate any way you can. You recover as best you can as well.
There's Tokyo Joshi Pro as well, if you want to go check them out as well.
Yeah.
Mayu Yamashita is the world champion there. Sari's there.
Mm-hmm. I'm
That's
confused about how
really
WWE
fucking
acknowledged Vince. Like, do you think he'll return? Vince will return. Anybody who thinks he won't really needs to think carefully. He will return. And it's just absolutely hilarious because people are going to go, no, it won't happen. It won't happen. And then it will. But yeah, so...
Yeah, they had to acknowledge Vince because if it wasn't Vince, we wouldn't have WWE. I know. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. They have to acknowledge Vince because if it wasn't for Vince, I know he's a bit of a dick, like, but if it wasn't for Vince, WWE wouldn't be a thing.
Yep. There is also another bit of news that is not, for many people, it's alarming, but it is a fact. WWE offered contracts this week. And do you know who they offered those contracts to?
Is it WWE talent though, isn't it?
No, it's outside of WWE.
TNA guys.
It's not TNA.
AEW.
Nope.
New Japan.
Yep.
Are we scared?
You will be.
I will be.
Mm-hmm.
Is it in New Japan? New Japan Pro Wrestling?
They are in New Japan, yes.
Knockout Bros.
Yep.
Really?
Yep. They have offered them contracts for next year.
I don't know how I feel about this at all.
I do. I think it's disgraceful. And I agree based on this entire reason. They're completely overbloated. They've got no fit, no space.
What's the point in signing the Knockout Brothers when you don't even have a tag division in the first place? No one in this chat will say WWE's tag division is good. It's trash. Raw's doesn't have one. The SmackDown division was good at a start, and then they just went downhill.
Generally, name me 5 tag teams in WWE, not with the obvious, if Lucha Bros come back or you've got machine guns. Be generally honest.
0.
how many tag teams are WWE are genuinely good? If anyone says more than one, you're lying. Because there is no good tag team in WWE right now because they don't care about tag team wrestling. And I agree with this. This is completely spot on. I don't understand the story here with New Japan. WWE are offering the contracts to their the tag team champions. The current tag team champions in New Japan, WWE are offering talent contracts to.
You know what they're going to do with these two, though? He's going to take the charisma out of fucking Utah. And
Yep.
they only sign in Oscar because he's a big lad.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Fraxium, I would have agreed that like 10 months ago. They've dropped off
I
massively.
probably would have agreed with Fraxium when there was an NXT. The main roster is just...
They've been absolutely ripped apart. Like,
and don't get me started with Mortar City Machine Guns either.
I don't. I was right about them from day one, and I don't want to remind myself.
And
it's horrible.
Gorillas of Destiny as well.
Yeah,
like, you have a tag team called the Gorillas of Destiny, but you don't use the actual team. You use some weird combination of MFTs. Like, you've got the tag team there in the faction. Why don't you just use them?
Yeah, it's just annoying that they don't allow tag team wrestling to flourish over there. And by all estimations, they should, because you can actually see talent. Like, you might not like the promotions, and to be fair, you don't have to like the promotion if you don't want to, but you have to recognize they do have talent, but they're actually not physically allowing them to.
I'm surprised the WWE's not
flourish.
been looking at Noah talent because they've got a partnership with Noah. I'm surprised they've not been looking at them.
Well, they did. Well, they were trying to get Kaito Kiyomiya, and well, he's obviously not bothered. Which, to be fair for him, shows that he's more interested elsewhere. But the reality of it is, it's still bad.
WWE have the tag teams. It's just how you book. Like Arnold said in the gym.
No, that's exactly it. And I agree. Other bit of information as well. Last night, Lanza Noai attacked Zilla Fatu at House of Glory Winter Warfare last night.
A
Samoan attacking a scumbag Samoan actually is kind of fitting. It's nice to see Andrade, of course, at House of Glory as well, attacking the world champion. Like, if his non-compete is over, that is good. We really do need that. Because, to be fair, he deserves... He deserves it. I'm the same, mate. I said it for day one. I hate it. To answer your question, Maria, they do have a contract with New Japan. But WWE are like, oh, let's see what we can offer them.
Yeah, all young lions, when they start in the young lion system, always have a 1-year contract.
To be fair, it's a common thing in New Japan. Just anybody gets a 1-year contract. And I don't like it. I don't like how that goes. Like, for me personally, a company should have 3 years. It should be a 3-year contract consistently, but I just don't like they don't
So
do
Zilla got attacked by his own family member. I don't know why
That's
all
right.
these people online are so big on Zilla because he's Umaga's son. Like, he's not
Yeah.
going to live up to Umaga's freaking potential, is he?
Never will. That's what these dumbass
Haven't we
idiots.
haven't we got enough Samoans in WWE?
There's too many that actually aren't driving the business forward.
The only Samoan that has got potential to be great is Jacob. That's about it.
This here, I completely agree with, and it's something I've put on our community tab too often. I don't like that they offer short-term contracts. I know for some companies it's sustainable, but if you've got money, you should be offering 2 to 3 year contracts because your
Is that
roster
why you
can't.
didn't send me this article? Because you wanted to say it on the show to put
Oh,
me
yeah.
down a little bit.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. This is a punishment.
That's all.
I just don't like the reality that that's what they do, and I hate the way it's been. It's a reality of it.
If they don't take Sean Skywalker to WWE, I'm not bothered.
I don't think he fits WWE personally. That's not me saying talent shouldn't go there. I'm looking at a base of like where does a talent fit, and I don't actually think he fits them. But I also think he fits more where he is because it makes sense. But yeah, but everyone's going back and forth over what is self-made, what's not self-made. who's got the best talent this year, who's got the best stories, who's got the best rivalry, who's got the best matches. The internet crash out over all of this.
It's quite funny to see.
It
and watch.
is. It's far
Now
too
scrolling down to just retweet some Dragon Gate stuff, and I was like, "Oh God, here we go again." People crying about the awards. Great, fantastic. Why don't you just go outside and get some fresh air?
because they don't know what a front door is. And I agree with this, the whole cultural thing as well. But people not honouring their contracts as well is another thing that disgusts me. Like, for example, if you go to a wrestling company and you're there for, say, like you've got a 3-year contract, and then you decide all of a sudden, oh, I don't want to be here anymore. If you automatically down tools, in my opinion, a company should go, well, if that's the case, then we're not going to put you on TV, we're not going to pay you, but we're just going to extend time to your contract.
You'll end up changing Oscar and Utah Ice's name, won't they?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They absolutely will. Like, if it was, say, for example, I'm going to use an example. So, say,
Plus, WWE don't push the Japanese guys anyway. The last time somebody from Japanese had a good run was probably in the 90s with Yokozuna. But
Yeah.
he wasn't Japanese, though, was he?
No, but they just made him that. There's something about here where people were claiming that Vince and Jake something had signed new deals with TNA. They haven't.
Who?
You know who. Stop it.
Jake something. Who?
Yeah. Just stop.
I'm
Wait,
always spot on me. I don't sugarcoat anything, me, at all. Yeah, WWE not going to push a Japanese guy because he doesn't speak English, which is dumb.
All right, this is okay. Let's see. So
I
there's
still
a
think that Nakamura should have beat AJ Styles at that WrestleMania, but whatever, innit?
yeah, he should have done, and then Styles could have got it back in the Last Man Standing 2 months later. It's easy. So there's a Twitter
Winning a
account.
Rumble for nothing. Great.
Not every Rumble winner wins the title, and to be fair, not every Rumble winner should win the title in the first place. The feud was good. It's just they ruined the one moment.
Yeah, the Wrestle Kingdom match were better. Way better.
Miles better. There's a Twitter account called the Anti-Mark of Professional Wrestling, right? And
Yeah,
they've made a
technically says that he's a mark because he's got Mark in his name.
yeah. So he's made a long-winded tweet because he's a blue tick wanker. So he's made
Who would pay for Twitter? Oh, X.
no idea. So he's posted this. The Sports Illustrated list is basically wrestling fans who landed a job at Sports Illustrated to get. To be fair, the grammar on this is shocking, right? So I'm actually reading what they typed, and then I'm going to tell you what it should say. The Sports Illustrated list is basically wrestling fans who land a job at SI get to publish their favorite stuff about wrestling. We're not buying this from a bunch of R words, because I'm not saying it because I hate that word, who think AEW is any good. I understand liking some of the wrestlers, but you lost me when you said Hangman had a better year. Fuck out of here, bitch. This was Fletcher's year. So this is the awards this person has given. Storyline of the year, Punk, Roman, and Seth heading at WrestleMania. Okay. Rivalry of the year is Trick Williams versus everybody.
What?
I'm not done yet. Heel turn of the year, Paul Heyman turning on Roman. Best on the mic is Drew McIntyre. Best in the ring is Gunther. Breakout wrestler of the year is Kyle Fletcher.
No, I agree with that.
Comeback performer of the year is Ilya Dragunov. Tag team of the year is Fatal Influence.
What?
I'm not done. Match of the year is Gunther versus Cena. Show of
It's
the
just
year.
happened, bro.
No, hold on. I'm not done.
Okay.
I'm not done. Show of the year is the Elimination Chamber. Female wrestler of the year is Io Sky. Male wrestler of the year is Gunther. Promotion of the year, You All Fucking Suck. Their words. And then the 2025 Legacy Award, This is fucking gay. And I am not kidding. That is that's exactly what they said. Now I'm going to say this very closely. Rivalry of the year is not Trick Williams versus everybody. Storyline of the year is not Punk, Seth, and Roman.
No.
Best on the mic, Drew McIntyre is a fair shout.
It's a fair shout, but I think it's somebody else.
But Drew McIntyre is probably best on social media. Best in the ring, Gunther didn't have a good year. Let's be real. Heel turn of the year, Paul turned on Roman. It's subjective. Breakout rest of the year, Kyle Fletcher. I agree with that. I agree with that. Comeback performer of the year, Dragunov. Again, subjective.
Yeah, but it's just in open challenges.
Yeah, exactly. Tag team of the year, Fatal Influence. Brodido, Knockout Brothers. People could still say Fraxium. FTR. How the hell is a women's tag team from NXT?
Not a clue. I don't even know who Fatal Influence is. Who are those?
Two lackeys behind that.
Is it Fallen Henley? I only like her. The rest of
those two. Yeah, JCJ and I. Horrible. Match of the year, Gunther versus Cena. It's not even WWE's best match in 2025 if you really want to be truthful.
The best match of 2025 in WWE is WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley, Io, and somebody else. I forgot who it was.
Naomi.
Yeah, that's the women's match of the year.
It's absolute nonsense. Josiah's in. You heard these?
Well, I've seen the list, but I don't really.
No. This is someone else's list.
This is not the list. This is somebody else's list.
Do you want me to say it again?
If it's that Aaron Loves Wrestling guy, I've already seen the list.
It's not him. It's someone else.
Then, go on then.
This is the anti-mark of pro wrestling.
Yeah, because he's got a mark. He's got Mark in his name, so he is a Mark.
So I'll read you what he says before he gives his awards, right? And also welcome in, mate. It's good to see you with headphones. Mm-hmm. So he says, and I quote, "The Sports Illustrated list is basically wrestling fans who landed a job at LI because loser Illustrated is pretty much what SI is nowadays. Get to publish their favorite stuff about wrestling. We're not buying this from a bunch of R words who think AEW is any good. So in other words, this guy's already proven he's not an anti-mark. He's just a tribal cunt. I understand liking some of the wrestlers, but you lost me when you said Hangman had a better year. Fuck out of here, bitch. This was Fletcher's year."
Yeah, but you just don't tweet like that with your language. I'm surprised X didn't like Axe's tweet.
Oh, they still do. They don't care. So this is what he says. And I want to see Josiah's reactions for every single one. Storyline of the year. This person has picked Punk, Roman, and Seth heading into WrestleMania. Storyline of the year. So that's their first award. This person's first award is Storyline of the Year, Punk, Roman, Seth heading into WrestleMania.
I mean, I can see the rationale behind it, but I've got two. I've got Gold Tour's Revelation. That's fucking amazing in my opinion. And then there's someone in WWE, which is probably Punk and McIntyre.
It was last year, though.
Was it last year? You're on about this year, aren't we? So
this is theirs. I honestly think WWE's only good storyline is Io versus Asuka, and that was several months ago.
Yeah, 7 months ago. Yeah.
Now, rival of the year, Josiah. This person says Trick Williams versus everybody.
Yeah, you know what? I can. Depending on where he's coming from with that, I can see why he's picked that. If he means Trick Williams versus the wrestling fans, then
I think that's what he's implying. Yes.
If that's the case, then he's bang on with that.
Rivalry of the year is probably Punk and Rollins, maybe, or if Okada and Takeshita's on that list, or is it only just started that?
Well, it's really only just started.
Yeah,
that could be for the 2026 for me.
To be fair, I don't even think that was AEW's best rivalry this year. I think AEW's best rivalry was MJF versus Hangman. But even then, I think New Japan's
heel turn of the
best
year
feud
should be Cena. I know people
Well,
don't like it, but
the War Dogs versus House of Torture.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So, heel turn of the year, they have Paul Heyman turning on Roman.
I'd say Cena turning heel.
I'd say everyone's joining House of Torture.
I'd probably say, but nobody watches Dragon Gate. Kid turning on Shun. Heel turn.
For me, my
double
heel
turn.
My heel turn of the year is slightly different. So my heel turn of this year is, this is going a wee while back though, so you might remember this, you might not. But basically for me, the heel turn that I've got this year is none. Because I don't actually think any stood out. And I said it at the very start of the year, Cena's heel turn was crap. There's nothing about his
It was good
heel
executed,
turn.
but the build was shite.
I haven't seen anything enjoyable about that. I agree with that. Bullet Club War Dogs learning how to be nice guys was an interesting storyline. So best on the mic, this person's put Drew McIntyre.
What category is that?
This is best on the mic.
Drew McIntyre. Well, he's good on social media, that's about it. But on the mic, no.
That's my thing. I actually don't think there's been any standout individual on the mic this year.
It's MJF not been there for quite a bit, so you can't say MJF.
I wouldn't say MJF anyway because he's had a mixed year of the mic. For me, mic of the year should be someone who's completely consistent, and I don't think anyone.
I'd probably give it.
What about Samoa Joe then for a contender for that?
I'd probably give it to either Cena or CM Punk. Then.
Cena or Punk? Okay,
yeah,
that's fair.
Samoa Joe.
He doesn't really cut promos.
And even when he does, it's never really at key moments. Whereas his promo after when he turned heel, when he won the world title, at least was strong. Mox
Naomi did a good heel. Did a good promo.
Naomi's weird heel turn promos were actually impressive. Moxley, I don't think Moxley had his best work wasn't on the mic. His was when he did the backstage conversations.
Yeah.
Which were stronger.
I think Naomi's heel time was good as well.
Mm-hmm. The next one is best in the ring, and they've gave it to Gunther. For me, best in the ring this year for me, Zack Sabre Jr.
Takeshita.
To be fair, I was thinking I think it's between Zack Sabre Jr., Takeshita, or Yota Tsuji's had a great year, Brodito. But there's best in the ring also. Actually, no, it doesn't because it actually has male wrestler of the year. My male wrestler of the year, I think, is obvious to everybody. On the mic, Abu says on the mic, timeless Tony Storm.
Man, that's a good show. A good show, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair.
What did he say for male superstar of the year?
That's towards the very end. So best in the ring, they're saying Gunther.
Man,
he's boring.
Gunther hasn't had a single good match all year that's worth watching. Sorry, in my opinion, there's nothing he's had that's worth watching. And if I'm being really honest, WWE's best in-ring wrestler this year, and I'm actually saying this with complete honesty, I think WWE's best in-ring wrestler this year was Braun Breaker.
I would have said Io Sky.
Io Sky is another one. Yeah, she's not had an inconsistent year in terms of matches. So I would agree with that.
I was going to say Dragunov, but he's only just come back.
Yeah. Breakout wrestler of the year, this person's put Kyle Fletcher.
Agreed.
Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker for you. Kyle Fletcher for that.
Kyle Fletcher for me.
That's fair. I was thinking, because he actually has shown it, I was going to say, it depends on if you want to include this as breakout year or not, but I actually think this was Yota Tsuji's breakout year.
I think last year was his breakout year.
Leon Slater.
Leon Slater's a fair shout. What about another person that we highly raved about during the G1?
Drilla Maloney.
Drilla Maloney, yeah.
Driller.
Suri was a breakout this year. Nah, Suri, I don't think was a breakout. I think similar to what Josiah's just said about Yota Tsuji. She had that before, but this is definitely her best. So Arnold says Bandido, Zack Sabre Jr., Tony Storm, Sari, and Saya Kamatana. Io's been the best performer for WWE. That's very fair. Driller became a star this year. Yes, he has. The next one has Dragunov listed, but I don't think anybody actually has this award. I'm sorry, but how is Stephanie Vaquer a breakout star this year? She was already a star last year.
She's not done fuck all.
Comeback of the year for this person, they've said Dragunov.
What's that category? Yeah.
Comeback of the year.
Yeah. That's good.
Specifically, comeback performer of the year, I should say.
Yeah, I'd say Dragunov.
Yeah, I'd say Dragunov as well. Comeback of the year.
Okay.
Comeback of the year would. I know people might not agree with this, but I've seen some people say AJ Lee.
Yeah, but I think they're saying comeback performer of the year.
No.
Fernando says Stephanie Vaquer is the best women's wrestler in WWE. To a professional wrestling fan, yes. To simps,
probably
on a different level, no.
Probably top three. Stephanie, Io, Stephanie, and trying to think the third. I ain't got a clue. Probably Stephanie and Io top two. I think
it's definitely not. It's definitely not Rhea Ripley. She has absolutely regressed. So, actually, to be fair, nah, never mind. Actually, I'll leave it. I'm not going to use bias on this one. How many wrestlers were injured and returned this year for a comeback? Not many. Jake Lee's not returned. Jay White hasn't returned. Yes, but he still came back to the ring though. That's what they're saying. It's come back from injury to compete.
Yeah,
that's
Darby Allin.
Darby Allin.
But then he came back in. But then they came back and his booking was all messy for a bit.
That's what I was going to say. It's the
and then he got injured again. So
yeah.
Yeah, because he keeps doing all these weird ass spots. He needs to calm down, that guy.
Yeah, even though he can wrestle really well. I think personally, comeback of the year shouldn't be an award because there's nothing there. I don't think anyone realistically has shown it. Pac, aren't saying Pac. Technically, he is eligible. I still don't think anybody really has had a comeback.
Yeah, but Pac could take that every year because he's always bloody injured.
Yeah. So
I'd probably still give it to Dragunov just because it's been the only good thing about SmackDown for the last few months.
That's reasonable.
It's only a watchable thing for SmackDown, really, Dragunov.
Now for the next one, and this one really insults me. Tag Team of the Year, according to this person, Josiah, is Fatal Influence.
No. There's two. There's two on my mind. Bro Dido and Knockout Brothers.
I still don't know how you can list Fatal Influence as Tag Team of the Year. I don't get it.
I've got Bro Dido or Fraxium.
It's fair.
It was a fair choice, Bill.
I also think
the only reason that I wouldn't put the Knockout Brothers in is because they haven't been back long enough.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I think this is honestly, Arn. I think it is because the next one definitely is a trolling comment. Match of the year for this person is Gunther versus Cena.
No.
Would you like to know my match of the year?
Nobody will guess my match of the year, so it's okay.
Nobody will guess my match of the year either.
I don't think anyone will guess mine either.
Arn might know. I might agree with me, but guess what's match of the year for me?
Number Evil 2 is
Evil versus Shin Skywalker.
No. It's in Stardom. They had a trilogy. Saya Kamitani and Tam Nakano.
To be
match
fair,
of the year for me.
To be fair, I already knew what your match of the year is because you've told me it like 12 times.
Yeah, and to be fair, Kamitani versus Tam Nakano is my match of the year.
I'll say this as well. Shun Skywalker's match versus Evil was Shun Skywalker's best match of 2025. Brodido tag 2025 tag team number 2 is Temple and Josiah. That didn't last.
Yeah, there we go. We should be first. We should be first, Abel. What are you doing?
That's why I should be Booker of the Year, because I put these two twats together.
We should be first, shouldn't we?
James says Brodido's tag team of the year for him. That's completely fair. So Gunther versus Cena. All right, let's go. We're not doing our official awards until the World's End review show, because the last show of the Steelchair for 2025 is August 29th, which is the Monday. That's our last. Sorry, December. Sorry. It's because, to be fair, a match I liked was in August, so I'm kind of spoiling it. December 29th is our last show of the year. So we'll do the review for World's End. Actually, no, we'll do the review for World's End on the Sunday. Then on the Monday, we'll just do our end of year stuff. Yes, it did.
That's a good shout, that, actually. Wrestle Kingdom, was it?
That was my match. That was my match of the year until one match topped it.
Yeah, same here. That match was mine, and then when Sayed Kamitani and Tam Nakano wrestled, that topped it for me.
Yeah. So Gunther versus Cena is this person's match of the year. Their show of the year was the Elimination Chamber.
AEW Revolution.
I think if you've got to be really honest and really respectful, WWE has not had a single good pay-per-view this year. Sorry, please. If you want to be really honest, they haven't had a good pay-per-view start to finish all year.
I'd say probably AEW Revolution.
I think Crown Jewel was a good pay-per-view.
Was that the one in Perth?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, reasonable. I think if you really want to look at their delivery for pay-per-views this year, it's almost if they just haven't
What
cared.
about Evolution? Women's one. That was a good show.
Nah, that was crap. That was absolute horse shit. Mine was that was Abel. Mine was Gabe Kidd versus Omega at Wrestle Dynasty. In my opinion, Punk Seth Rollins should be match of the year. Why? The ending was awful. And also, see if you look at that's the one where Paul Heyman tried to give Roman Reigns a hand job. It was horrible.
Yeah, I'd agree with Arnold there. I'd probably put Sayu and Tam up better than Gabe and Kenny, but that's just my preference.
I do respect your opinion though, Chester. I'm not going to dismiss your opinion. I just find that match is horrible. I don't even think that was the best match for WWE at WrestleMania. For me, it was the women's triple threat.
Yeah,
and even by then,
it was the best women's match of. Well, all in all, that triple threat for the women was the best WWE match of all year, in my opinion.
What matches were better than Gabe versus Kenny, other than Saya versus Tam? Try and guess my match of the year, and then you'll realize what match was better than these two.
Bandido Takeshita could be a third.
That match was good. That match was good. If anyone does guess my match of the year, I will be very impressed. So they're saying show of the year was Elimination Chamber. They're saying female wrestler of the year is Io Sky.
Saya Kamitani.
Well, don't tell us yours. Don't spoil it. we still have time.
Mystical and MJF. That's a good shot as well from CMLL.
Mystical versus MJF is a phenomenal match, and I loved it. But it's not my match of the year.
I only love that because Mystical brought out that theme that gets me a bit.
Swerve and Will versus Young Bucks or Hyman versus Muscle. It's not those.
I'm thinking, did your match of the year happen in the G1?
Match of the year happened in the G1.
Because I think it might have been Takeshita versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Nail on the head, my friend. G1
I said Swerve and Will.
And I'm assuming you're talking about the actual G1 match and not the semi-final.
Yeah, the actual G1 match. Yeah. Well done, mate. Nail on the head. So they're saying female wrestler of the year is Io Sky. They're saying male wrestler of the year is Gunther.
Io Sky, I agree with. Gunther, I don't.
Yeah, I absolutely
don't agree with any of them too.
It wasn't Kenta, but Kenta's actually had a top 5 match for me this year. I will confirm that. I'll actually, on the award show, I'll tell you what my matches were that didn't top my match of the year. Promotion of the year, you all fucking suck is funny. I'm actually going to say I do have a promotion of the year, but it's none of the American promotions. Worst promotion of the year.
In real life wrestling. It's SWA and the Temple.
I don't have a promotion of the year. They've all annoyed me in many ways this year.
Only one promotion for me this year has consistently made me want to keep watching. The rest of them have had moments where I'm like, you behave. The Legacy Award, don't get it. Now the actual award for Sports Illustrated.
Oh God, not this guy.
To go through all of it, just for in general. So this is the actual Sports Illustrated Awards. So storyline of the year was Hangman Adam Page's redemption arc. Rivalry of the year.
Temple,
that's theirs. Rivalry of the year is Hangman Page and John Moxley.
Yokara scored a penalty.
Oh wow, he still sucks.
I remember I was telling you about these penalties as well. This is the only thing that they can score from it.
Oh yeah. Abdul says SWA was promotion of the year. Shut your mouth, ends there. If only. And then Arn says his promotion of the year is Deadlock Pro Wrestling. Nice shout. Sports Illustrated heel turn of the year was Naomi. Their best on the mic was Timeless Tony Storm. Their best in the ring was Will Ospreay. Breakout Wrestler of the year is Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah.
Comeback of the year, they've said Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah.
Tag team of the year, they've said FTR.
No.
Match of the year, they've said Io versus Rhea versus... Sorry, it was Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky at WrestleMania.
Good
show of the year, they've said AEW Double or Nothing.
No.
Which, to be fair, was a good show. Female Wrestler of the Year, they've said Mercedes Moné. Male Wrestler of the Year, they've said Hangman Page. Promotion of the Year, AEW. And then the Legacy Award, John Cena. The Legacy Award for 2025, if you really want to give a Legacy Award out, should go to Hiroshi Tanahashi. Because he's actually worked a full calendar year. Plus, he's actually done the other work for his promotion as their president. So,
and he's been putting over the youngsters as well.
And he's also been going promotion to promote New Japan, which coincides with something that me and Josiah said that was important for 2025. New Japan needs
Tanahashi
to build
went
their
over to Dragon
tendencies.
Gate and team with Yuki Oshoka to face, I think it was Yamato and Naruki Dai, I think.
That is correct. You look all year, the one thing that me and Josiah said when the G1 started, the one thing we said was New Japan have the talent, but they're getting their arses kicked by Noah when it comes to attendances, when Noah has a better, if not similar caliber roster, but New Japan have got some good talent.
You know why people are going to Noah events? Because Ozawa is an absolute mental guy. Just people in general, Japanese people just love Ozawa.
Oh yeah. But it's not just him. It's not just him though. But the massive thing is New Japan had to rebuild the roster. They had to rebuild their main event scene. They had to rebuild the tag scene, the junior division, which has been a bit of a hot and cold this year. But ratings and attendances were hard. No, New Japan.
Well, yeah, the junior needs a bit of help. Yeah, the juniors need, like Francesca Akira. Is he back yet?
Not yet, no.
He should have a good year in the juniors, in my opinion.
He should. I agree with this completely, Arn. New Japan rebuilt itself after disaster 2024. That's what happens when you lose Tetsuya Naito and you don't know how to rebuild from him. Because that's an important factor. But these awards all have one thing in common. That people just... Okay, two things. Glazing is one of them. Oh, Jesus Christ. Matt Hardy's having a crash out as well.
Huh?
Right, we're gonna go for this one.
Matt Hardy's always funny when he's on social media going on one. He's the goat at it. He's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. So the PWI obviously this year listed the Hardys as number 1 on the Tag Team 100 list, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's somebody called Nerd Dorkian as a Twitter account, and they've called themselves Fen. And they've replied to this person's comment who tagged PWI as the Hardys win. They've said, huge loss of credibility for PWI. So Matt Hardy saw this and he said, lol, please explain your reasoning behind this asinine thought, nerd. So Fen said the most noteworthy thing y'all have done this year is you ranting on Twitter. So Matt Hardy quoted that and he said, and I quote, prepare for the madness. He has said, enter 2025 as TNA World Tag Team Champions after epic win in TLC at Bound for Glory 2024. Last time I checked, TNA don't call it a TLC match, Matt. They call it Full Metal Mayhem. Get your facts right. His second point, beat Fraxium at Madison Square Garden to successfully defend the TNA World Tag Team titles on a TNA event. Third point, lost but then regained TNA World Tag Team titles to Nemeth at Slammiversary 2025, which was TNA's new North American attendance record, which was then debunked as factually incorrect. Did post-show meet and greets, which averaged 3 hours after every TV taping, which shattered every past record. Again, 3 hours meet and greets doesn't make you a PWI Tag Team of the Year. Fourth point. Sorry, this is the fifth point, sorry. Have been at Fourth Rope Tag Team Champions since December 2024. That's a fair one. That's a fair, even though I doubt anybody really watches Fourth Rope. The next point are the first TNA contracted talents to win a current active WWE Championship by becoming NXT Tag Team Champions. The next point, won the House of Glory Tag Team.
I've got a good conversation.
I'm not done yet. House of Glory Wrestling Tag Team titles for a second time. The next point, retired our 27-year rivals, the Dudley Boys, at Bound for Glory in an instant classic and set another new TNA North American attendance record, which again was incorrect. And also, instant classic, Matt Hardy, behave yourself. The second to last point, led the way for TNA to become media partners and sign a contract with AMC in 2026. The final point for why Matt says they are the PWI number one, doubled and tripled TNA live event attendance in 2025. And he ends this paid Twitter post with, you just exposed your ignorance when it comes to your views on pro wrestling in 2025. Merry Christmas.
Do you know what I'm going to say about that?
Absolute fucking hilarious crash out, but go on.
All right, how many belts does Mercedes Moné have?
Currently,
too many.
She had 13.
Right, 13. How many belts do the Hardys have or have had?
They've this year alone had House of Glory, Fourth Rope, TNA and NXT. So they've had 4 different sets of tag team championships.
Right, so all the people on social media moaning about Mercedes Moné picking up championships, but they will glaze Hardys.
People go and win championships. The funny thing is people just moan. And it's just funny. Have you seen what Ken Anderson said?
No, what did he say?
It's on a shit. Yeah, it's on a shit podcast. It's on the Rene Dupree podcast. But he said something here about he didn't tear John Cena's pec. So he said in front of Vince and everybody else, he was like, I don't do shoot moves. He was like, you held on to me and I couldn't let you go. And that's why I tore my pec.
No, you tore his pec, mate.
If you actually look at it, he didn't.
What year was that?
2007, when he was champion for 380 days.
Is that when he returned at the Rumble?
Yeah, so this is the injury that led to him come back at the Rumble, yeah. Like, Randy Orton as well. Like, Randy Orton says that Ken Anderson injured him on that Raw when they were dressed up as Nuggets and Lakers. He actually didn't injure him. If you look at it back, he had him in a safe position. He just chose not to.
Ken Anderson's a safe worker, which I have watched anyway.
Yeah. Who is Mr. Tito on No DQ? Who the fuck is Mr. Tito?
No
Mr.
idea.
Tito?
Yeah.
ECW guy.
Is that the guy who's also on No DQ though? Because he's a columnist. Yeah. He's a columnist.
How's it going, Roy Sheen?
What's up, Roy Sheen? Because he said something about Chris Jericho. Now, I'm going to screenshot it and bring it on screen for you guys to see. And I just want to get your opinion on this because he claims.
Big Man Tito?
No, he's just called Mr. Tito. I don't think it's who you're thinking of. I think it's just someone else. But this is about Jericho, AEW, and the Royal Rumble. He's claiming AEW is a sinking ship, but we'll see. But this is what this person's put on their column. I'm bringing it on screen for everybody to read. So tell me what you think. Where is it? There it is.
Okay. AEW is a sinking ship.
So he says, for everybody who can read that, AEW is a sinking ship, and Chris Jericho has value in the WWE. With a nostalgic run. We just witnessed nostalgia all year with John Cena, and I would imagine that Jericho wants to have that for him. If Jericho's got a bigger brain than John Cena. So if Jericho wants to use that brain, please use it. Plus, WWE wants to make money off an old name returning, as WWE is thick with wrestling fans that are 45 years old or older who are still fond of the Attitude Era. That and Jericho has been a big part of the WWE during the 21st century. One thing that Triple H likes with his booking is to create surprise in the returns or in the forms of returns or debuts. Seems obvious to me that Jericho shall return at Saudi Rumble 2025 in January. Jericho is known for making a few surprise entries at the Royal Rumble, and that would be perfect. Your reaction and thoughts?
Triple H books for moments. That's it.
Absolutely.
He should rephrase that bloody tweet.
He should, but this is his column though, where he is openly saying a promotion is a sinking ship though. But what is your thoughts?
It's not a sinking ship; it's still going on. So how's it a sinking ship?
They'll probably say due to rains or something. I don't know.
That's what I don't get with this community IWC. They want AEW to go out of business. You want a wrestling company to go out of business? Okay, that's a bit weird.
Yeah. Holy Christ, that's actually a gift.
More wrestling is better for wrestling, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. So...
Wait a minute, hold on. I've just seen something. I don't know.
I'm laughing at Fightful for...
I don't know. Has Collision actually aired yet?
I watched it, remember? I attended to it.
Both hours were taped. Both hours were taped on Wednesday. The second lot
so
is
Ring
tonight.
of Honor were taped, then AEW, Dynamite, and then Collision. I had to sit through like 5 hours on TV.
Collision got taped for tonight, yeah.
In that case, I've just seen a spoiler for Collision.
We can put a disclaimer up if you want to bring it up.
Okay, yeah. Let's do that then.
1 second, let me
something to do with Mercedes Monet's Open Challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already know who won it, so I'm not saying it.
I don't mind if you bring it up, so go on then.
Okay, so I've seen that Alex Windsor has won the TBS Championship and the Rev Pro British. The Rev Pro British Championship.
Yeah, what did I tell you months ago?
I said that.
I said that she would take that title off her.
We said this like 3 weeks ago on the podcast, Reece.
No, we actually said it 5 months ago. When she took that damn thing, we were like, oh yeah, she'll take it. It'll be Windsor that'll win it at some point. So that's a good thing.
I saw it live, mate, so it was really good. I think Alex Windsor's got a vicious lariat. If I do so say so.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's a good title change, and that will continue her downfall. Now let's fact check someone, and it's somebody that we all equally think is boring. After Fightful, because obviously Fightful will steal from us, which we will be coming for them. So, Cody Rhodes, because we will be reviewing bits of the weekly wrestling. Cody Rhodes was fired up. I'm the one who sent the tweet that changed the game. Last time I checked, wasn't it not Omega Jericho at Wrestle Kingdom changed the game? Then it was just a cocky tweet by Meltzer.
Pretty much.
Not Cody Rhodes.
Pretty much Jericho changed the game himself. Jericho did.
Yeah, if it wasn't
Omega
for Jericho.
Just helped him by wrestling him.
if it wasn't for Jericho challenging Omega at Wrestle Kingdom, we would never have got AEW.
Mm-hmm.
So I just think it's absolutely funny. Here's one that I think people are going to like. Someone else has went on a mad Twitter rampage.
Bloody right.
It's off these bloody awards, isn't it?
No, this is something else.
Okay, there's always something, isn't there?
Correct, Roy Sheen, even though you said at one point he was one of your favourite wrestlers.
Well, Cody Rhodes needs to just dye his hair black and just be back where he was before.
Or just disappear from wrestling. Was a killing spree on Bondi Beach for a Hanukkah gathering today. So we send our well wishes and respect to those that have lost their lives. That's a fucking damn shame.
Yeah.
Fucking damn shame. But let's see. So the person who's having internet rage,
Bloody right.
Tessa Blanchard.
Oh, God, that's it again. She needs to calm down, man.
Can we just skip her? No one needs to hear what she has to say.
The funny thing is, right?
Does she have a valid point, though?
She says she's never been, like, her entire thing, she's never been racist. She is tired of being used of clickbait. So she's tired of being used as clickbait. And she's went on a fucking rampage posting screenshots of messages from people.
Well, don't be racist then. Simple as.
Including messages that she sent to La Rosa.
Yeah, people just need to get over the Tessa Blanchard thing. It was yonks ago.
It's gone way overboard and just let it go. Like, no one cares about her anymore. Nobody wants to care about her, so just leave it be. There's no prop. Oh.
The only person who fucked her career up is herself. So she needs to learn and get a grip or something.
Mm-hmm. Andrade's...
the people who are saying those things online need to get a grip as well, because it was yonks ago.
I just don't care about her in general. It used to be I think she's a good worker, but as a person, she's just shit. But I just don't care about her. We're going to talk about one last thing, then we're going to go and look over some of the stuff about this week's TV. So this is the last thing, and it is the second bit of Andrade news. So I brought up earlier on that he attacked the House of Glory World Champion last night. Yeah, he attacked him last night. He was on a podcast, though, and he spoke about why his marriage with Charlotte Flair ended. And this is very interesting. On Enmascarados El podcast, Andrade says Charlotte was an incredible wife, but he was the problem in their marriage. And he says, and I quote, "She was an incredible wife. I was the problem. I failed her as a husband, and I admit that publicly."
At least he's being honest.
A lot of people are probably going to say he did X, Y, and Z or some other shit, but the fact is he's made an interesting quote like that is interesting.
I like Andrade.
He comes across as a very humble person.
Yeah, he's just had bad luck in every promotion, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. That Julian Weeks is an absolute creepy weirdo bastard when it comes to his wrestling takes. He's another one. He's a guy called Julian Weeks. He's a fucking moron. And yeah,
people on social media just need to take the phone off the hands. Like, get off social media, man. You don't need to live on it.
Yeah, obviously because AEW was broadcast early on TV in America, so obviously it has been posted. Like, I've just seen the video because WrestlePurists obviously have put the video up of Windsor winning the Rev Pro Undisputed British Championship. It's a really good win there from Windsor. What a combination to win. She's see the way she's done it.
Yeah, she's a beast.
She didn't even attack her to win the title. It's actually a very clever way to win. Like, if anyone who watches this later on, get a chance to watch it. I actually really like this. This pin combination is actually really good. Right.
Mm-hmm. Good view as well where I was sitting as well.
Yeah. Time to move on and time to have a laugh. So let's start with what's that show again? Oh yeah, Monday Night Raw. We're not going to go through the whole show, folks. We're just going to go through certain things and discuss stuff. So one thing we're going to discuss, and also fight for, trying to claim our fame. And when I said it 3 weeks ago that Will Ospreay will be back very, very soon, no surprise that he was back Wednesday. So Fightful, you owe us money. But here we go. Time to. I want to discuss this one in the right way. So this past week on Raw.
Yeah, Apple, it was all right actually. I enjoyed myself. The missus had a picture with Chris Statlander. We met Chris Statlander in a pub in our local. Took her pictures. They took pictures with the middle fingers at me. It was fun.
Yeah,
if you want to see the pictures, if you're in the Discord, in Reese's Discord, then I'll post it if you want.
Oh yeah, works for me. Now let's look for so Monday Night Raw this week.
Can I change this picture on here while I'm live?
Yeah,
I can post it on. Give me a second.
So Monday Night Raw this week, obviously there was more of Logan Paul shenanigans, Logan Paul tears. The Usos versus the olden days for the umpteenth time. But I think the only thing that people really want to talk about when it comes to Monday Night Raw, even though the product is still lacking in some serious interest, they finally unmasked the Masked Man. For me, they should have waited until the main event of January 5th, where it would have been much more stronger and it's not a random Raw, where it actually holds no significance. But they've unmasked
Eddie Theory.
3 times. Eddie Theory, or Austin Kingston, whatever you want to call him. So we're just going to go through it from everyone's conversation. Yep, there it is. That. We're going to go through it. We're just going to ask a simple question for everybody. I'm going to put it on the screen.
There you go, guys. There's the picture.
For everybody, your thoughts on Austin Masked Man Kingston?
Why do you call him Kingston for?
Because he fucking
because
looks
he looks
like
Eddie Kingston.
He looks like him.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You're telling me you can't see it?
No, I can't see it now.
Right, apart from the fact that Eddie Kingston is just a fat slob.
Hey,
if you actually look at it,
he's skinny as anything.
Yeah, but the actual facial structure, he looks so much like it.
I'm going to tell my wife about that. She's
Go
go
ahead.
sick, bro.
Go ahead. What's she going to do?
She's going to go sick.
Someone's actually posted the Shawn Michaels and like backstage with Sonny. Jesus Christ. I remember that clear as day as well. He actually was giving her the mandible claw. I'm not going to say where, but he did. We just never go back. I never watched Monday Night Raw. I was busy with work and other stuff. That's a good thing. I'm happy they didn't continue an overly long review storyline. Happy to see Theory in a prominent role again. People are ready and willing to support him. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm a favourite guy. That's my wife's crush, male wrestler crush. Austin Theory. She never shuts up about him, which is weird. And I just wander up with Megan Bain all the time, so it's all good. He just needs mic skills, Austin Theory. That's about it.
Yeah, he really does.
What's with all the awkward silence then?
I was just rewatching that. I was rewatching that old segment. Just can't fucking go over it. Just how cringe it is.
Why? What segment?
Sonny with Shawn Michaels after he won the Grand Slam.
All right, fair enough. Shawn Michaels, my God, send it, is it?
Perv. It's still funny how Regal broke his neck against Ricky Steamboat himself. He broke his own neck on a German suplex. It's crazy.
Are we getting into Monday Night Raw? Monday Night Ball, sorry.
Well, we already have been, to be fair. We're just going through the confusion that is this whole review, and does it actually do anything for them? I don't think it does. But where can WWE, mind you, this might be a difficult question for people because I don't think many people care. Where can WWE improve next year? Or here's a better question. How do WWE improve next year if they can?
Get rid of Triple H.
More focus on the youth.
Get rid of Triple H as a booker again.
Hire Temple, I don't know, as a booker. Hire Reece as a booker. Hire Josiah as a booker. And then hire the chat for ideas so they can give us ideas.
Honestly, if WWE offered me a contract to work for them in a creative perspective, I would actually turn it down.
Why?
I would, because I know that I would never get fully backed. I know they would never fully back me. And because of that, the show
I would probably
itself,
get rid of Triple H, get rid of Bruce, get rid of all the yes men behind him as well. I'd have Regal and probably the guys who booked NXT UK. I'd even have Shawn Michaels book the women.
No. A pair shouldn't be booking wrestling. Sorry, and he is. I've got all the respect for Michaels and in-ring talent, but honestly, when it comes to his booking of wrestling women, he's a fucking perv. Oh yeah, you. We see potential in you, but what we're going to do, we're going to write you off TV. You're going to go and get a boob job, come back, then we're going to make you champion. So, nah, I just can't. They should blend the upper carders with the mid and lower carders. It feels like all the wrestling are little bubbles. Get rid of Bruce. Triple H can't book for shit. He should go in. Bruce Pritchard, absolutely get rid of him as well. For all the people that love to blame everyone else bar him, he is at fault. What have you said?
I'd do William Regal, Johnny Saint as the bookers.
Oh, that Mercedes Mini Crashout is top tier. Cheers for that, Josiah. Cheers for that. So Mercedes Mini tweet, I said a motherfucking local. She's not from Manchester. Oh, I love that. To be fair, Windsor isn't from Windsor.
She's
is
not from Manchester. She's from Southampton.
Exactly. So that I'll admit that is a good crash.
That's like freaking 2 hours away from me. That.
Mm-hmm.
Mercedes does have a point. If he was actually going to book somebody in Manchester, it would have been Jamie Hayter. She's from Manchester.
No, she's from Southampton as well.
Chester.
She was born in Manchester and went to Southampton for wrestling school.
Yeah. Chester, it's okay to call Tony Khan a clown, but that doesn't make Triple H a good booker. Just saying. It's okay to call Tony Khan a clown if you think that. Absolutely fine to say that. But that doesn't make Triple H a good booker when it comes to professional wrestling.
Every booker has the bad days. It's just how you counter program in the next year, or not counter program, but improve. Which
again, based on this year alone, isn't going to happen. Blake Monroe's getting released soon for botching last week. I told you when Blake Monroe went to WWE, just watch how bad it gets, and she deserves everything she gets for what she did. She deserves it. And it'll be funnier when it happens to Stephanie Vaquer as well, because watch people crash out when she does it. Oh, the painful reality is coming. Hang on. I just want to look at something. On the phone stream, it only shows the thumbnail. Are we talking on that? 2 seconds. Yeah, so on the mobile phone version, it's got us. It's just got our thumbnail. But on the landscape version, it's got all three of us. So it's kind of cool. It's doing that. WWE would be better if most of the women aren't overly protected or actively avoiding or feud with one another. I mean, that would be helpful. How about WWE stop listening to shareholders and give credit to people who actually knows wrestling? Fun. One. Exactly. There's a comment that I was looking for. Where is it? How about switching Triple Mark for Eric Bischoff?
Nah.
That would be even worse.
He can't book either. Honestly, there are certain people I would give the WWE booking to, but it's not them.
I said William Regal and that guy I said.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you like? When have I ever said I don't like Stephanie Vaquer?
Yeah, we like her as a talent, but don't like her how she's being booked now.
She's being booked to just be somebody for simps. I'm sorry, but this is what I hate about Stephanie Vaquer. I've never once said I don't like Stephanie Vaquer. Stephanie Vaquer is a phenomenal wrestler, and I've seen her wrestle. You bring her to WWE, the only thing they care for, and you can go back and look and every episode of Raw since she got promoted from NXT, every single episode of Raw or pay-per-view that she's been wrestling, anytime that she's in the ring, she gets no reaction until she does that devil's kiss. The fans don't care about her as a wrestler. They don't care about her as a talent. They only care when her arse is up on screen.
I like Stephanie Vaquer. There's another person on NXT. The Soul Snatchers Ulrika. Same thing.
Yeah, and it's a shame because they actually have talent.
Because both of them are really good talents at the end of the day, but they're known for the finishing move.
He did a great job at booking NWO.
Well, it's not a finishing move. The kiss of whatever that ass thing is.
He did a great job until Starrcade 1997. After Starrcade 97, I've got no praise for Eric Bischoff because he gave up because he decided
the NWO members have fucking booking control as well, though.
Yeah, because he allowed it.
I wouldn't allow that in my Fed.
When it comes to creative control, there should be limits. Like Bret Hart said it best. Like Bret Hart, when he got the final 30 days of his contract, he says he has control over his character, how it works for him. But he will still work in the realms of the booking that he's being told, but he has some creative elements. Whereas other talent have creative control that's just unreasonable. Like Hulk Hogan.
A comment there in the comments by Anne. Same thing with Jade Cargill. She's only booked because how she looks.
Yeah. Like Hulk Hogan, by the way, only had to do 4 pay-per-views in WCW for the entire calendar year of, like each calendar year of his contract. Hulk Hogan was only contracted to work 4 pay-per-views. And WCW did a pay-per-view every month of the year, which I think is crazy.
Do you think WWE creators are a bit weird? A bit weird because Rhea Ripley's called Mammy. That's weird. It's like calling somebody daddy or something. And you got Stephanie Vaquer doing the bum thing, and then you've got somebody else doing whatever. Pretty much weird creative, if you ask me.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching, Roy Sheen. We shall see you again tomorrow. He did terrible in TNA as well with Hogan. Yes, he did. And please don't remind me. That was horrible. I will say this, right?
Immortal.
Hogan and Bischoff, right, only did... If I'm being really honest, they only did 3 good things. In their entire run as creative in TNA, they only did 3 good things. Bobby Roode's heel run, because that was actually perfect. Jeff Hardy's heel turn.
That was awesome. I liked that as well.
And the last thing they did was Kurt Angle's build-up, where Kurt Angle wrestled everybody in the rankings to get to Bound for Glory when he got screwed by Jeff Hardy.
That Bound for Glory theory? Is that something like the G1? I think it is, isn't it?
It actually became the Bound for Glory series, but this was in 2010. It was Kurt Angle went to very bottom.
This was more like the Kurt Angle series.
Yeah, and it was really good. Like every match that he wrestled,
that's what you should do. That's what you should have done for the retirement in WWE. That's that type of thing. But we got screwed by Baron Corbin in his last match. Like, why?
I like what
I don't know who should have Kurt Angle wrestled in his last match in WWE. Was AJ Styles there?
Yeah, he was there. No. To me, he was there, but he was busy. Should have been the
Kurt Angle wanted it to be John Cena.
Yeah.
And John Cena wanted it to be John Cena, but Vince McMahon said, no, you can have Baron Corbin too.
Exactly.
It could have been like John Cena, it could have been AJ Styles, even Gable. If he was there. I don't know, was he in NXT, I think? Gable.
No, he was on the main roster. No?
Yeah, he was on the main roster. I remember those three things that happened, but the rest was terrible. Bobby Lashley winning all the belts was awesome. Best booked world champion in TNA history.
No.
Not for me. And for me, the best booked world champion was either Kurt Angle's second reign when he won the title from Sting and then held it until Joe beat him, or
Bobby Roode's first reign.
Or Bobby's first reign. Yeah. To be fair, Styles' first title.
Bobby's first reign, and then when he feuded with James Storm, that's great.
Yeah.
Like if you look at his entire run,
I actually like James Storm's heel turn on Bobby Roode as well, with the bottle to win the title.
That was good as well. That's how Bobby turned heel.
Yeah.
I'll say this, and not many people are going to like this because they'll think I'm just being biased, but I actually think 2011 into 2012 Bobby Roode is better than 09 Randy Orton.
Okay, no. I
didn't watch WWE in 09. I dipped.
I watched it. I'm not saying it out of pure bias. I still say WWE's best heel in 09 was Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
I didn't watch. I
thought you were going to say CM Punk.
I actually liked CM Punk's heel run in 2009. I thought that was really good. I didn't like the fact he had to job to the Undertaker though.
That was stupid. But it was also his own fault. But because he couldn't keep his mouth shut. But it was...
Exactly. Top TNA World Champions, Bobby Roode, number one. I think number one TNA World Champion is still Kurt Angle. Like if it's for me, it goes Kurt Angle, Bobby, AJ, Josh Alexander, Bobby Lashley. That's my top 5 TNA World Champions.
Where would Bully Ray rank on your rankings?
Worst. with Trick Williams.
Well, even worse than Tessa Blanchard.
Tessa Blanchard, I just don't count because that was just fucking ridiculous. It made no sense. Jericho, you made the list. Gimmick was it's not my favorite Jericho gimmick, but I do think it's nice. Chris Sabin is the worst. Chris Sabin was just a transitional. I don't think he is really the worst on it. Alex Shelley's probably just outside the top 5 for me. I think he's the 6th best world champion that TNA had. His run was actually underrated for me.
So Alex Shelley is a better world champion to you than Sting.
Sting's title reign just.
I think Sting shouldn't, in my opinion, like the dark characters like Sting, Taker, and stuff like that. Bray Wyatt shouldn't really win the world title because the gimmick is technically.
Sting's last title reign when he his reign in 2008 when he held it for 4 months. That's definitely his longest ever title reign. It's his best one in TNA. But
I like when Raven won the NWA title when it was TNA.
Yeah, Sting was better as more of a chaser or a transitional champion to then become a chaser again. So I don't think he's the greatest champion.
To be fair, his emergency 2011 title reign wasn't bad.
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett he was a great NWA world champion, but he's not the best world champion in TNA.
No,
I think if you really look at it from a logical perspective, the 3 best champions are Styles, Angle, and Bobby Roode, but Angle should be number 1. You all should do a top 10 TNA World. you all should do a top 10 TNA World Champions EC3. Matt Hardy had good sneaky reigns.
Do you know the only good thing about Jeff Jarrett?
He gave them TNA. Gave me
He's
TNA.
a "Don't Piss Me Off" t-shirt.
Yeah.
To be fair, the guitar shot on there's a few guitar
My favourite
shots
Jeff Jarrett moment is when he helped AJ Styles win the world title in New Japan when he guitared, I think
Hulk
it was
Hogan.
Tanahashi, I think it was.
Nah, to be fair, when Jarrett went to New Japan because Hulk Hogan wanted to come to TNA in 2004, 2005, Jarrett went over there and guitar shotted him during a Hulk Hogan press conference. Hogan had just finished a match. Jarrett went over and smacked him one with the guitar and he went, "You're not welcome."
Bullet Club. Bullet Club Jeff Jarrett was mental.
I remember that. I can't tell if Jarrett was just a good heel or just a good go-away heat. Jarrett actually was a good heel, but there were times where he really did have go-away heat, and it was really obvious. But he was a good heel. Like, if you look at when Jarrett was world champion for close to a year, Jarrett held the title, I think, 320 days, I think, in 2000.
Did you guys like when Jeff Jarrett was in the Owen, when he was wanting to go for the AEW World title?
Yeah. I thought it was a decent run, yeah.
I like that.
And then it's just a shame that he hasn't been used since then.
Yeah. I enjoyed that, mate, when he was in the Owen, trying to win the Owen out for Owen in the story, but Jeff Jarrett wanted to win the world title. I think Hangman Page was in that tournament, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jarrett's longest on-screen TV run as world champion was his fourth run in TNA. He held the title from 04 to 05 when he lost the belt to Styles. But he actually did hold the title for 599 days.
Over
as the NWA World Champion, 599 days from July 14th, 1998 till March 4th, 2000. Then again, the NWA title at that point, nobody really cared.
Yeah.
But when he won the title, that's a minted picture, Deonna Purrazzo. When he won the title in 2004 and he held it for over a year, everybody he came up against, he was absolutely slaughtering. But his worst for heat that he got was when he beat Monty Brown at Final Resolution. Everybody was psycho.
Everton don't get a penalty for a blatant penalty.
Yeah, that was never going to happen. They went absolutely psycho when that happened.
I'm telling you, this league wants Arsenal to win it.
Oh yeah, of course they do. 347 days as champion. That was it. When he won the title and he lost it to Styles. On a good pay-per-view, by the way. He lost it at Hard Justice. Tito Ortiz was the referee.
Before he joined Aces and Nexus.
Yeah.
We talked about Raw, haven't we? What's next?
Nothing.
There's not much for AEW. You want to talk about anything on AEW, but in terms of what was on this week, it's mostly just the matches and the MJF return. But what did you think of that return?
It looks like he's had a hair transplant again.
It looks like he's hit up Turkey, that's for sure.
At least he returned it into the greatest country or city in England. So, yeah.
And he also mentioned that he was doing a movie, which...
Oh, do you know what's funny? Do you know what's funny, guys? MJF returned in Manchester whilst another MJF were watching. Because he's called Maxwell Jacob Friedman and I'm called Maxwell J. Freeman. So there was two MJFs in the arena. Never sin in your life. I've just given away my real name. So, yeah. Don't be going on Facebook trying to search me and add me as a friend and stuff and troll me.
No one uses Facebook. It's 2026 next week.
Oh, I realised
I am better than him and he knows it.
There we go. I realised it wasn't showing. It's because I had it on. You can have your thumbnails on both now. And you can just remove them. So I've turned it off on the the vertical one. So now we're on screen, even though it makes no bloody difference because we've been live for an hour and 25 minutes. But yeah, I think AEW this week was mostly just about the returns and building up for the world title match that we said were going to happen. But Fightful's now claiming they got it, so they owe us apologies.
Yeah, the full way, yeah.
Wankers. We said it was going to happen, but we don't get the credit. We'll sue them. MJF had the most MJF promo, not his best work.
You could agree, yeah. It was the same old, wasn't it?
I think MJF promos are boring.
Do you think they all have? I was going to say, do you feel that they have so much similarity?
Yeah, they're all the same.
Yeah, they are all the same. Yeah, the same old, isn't it? I'm better than you, and you know it at the end, pretty much.
Yeah, it is good to see him back. But
I liked the only thing in the promo I actually liked when he attacked Swerve, saying something about top dollar. That pissed me. That got me.
Oh, you were like a lackey or something for top dollar or something like that.
Mm.
But I think what killed the promo was when you compared him to P Diddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beyond cheap heat. That's just grim. I'm all good, Tina. How are you doing? That shit's grim. Like, see if that happened in WWE as well, I would be like, nah, behave. Like, have some understanding, have a little bit of awareness, and be a bit more discreet. Compare him to somebody else, but that.
What did you think about that 6-way for money?
I thought the match was good. It wasn't the best match on the show though, but I thought it was good.
That Pac match during the Kyle Fletcher match was fucking awesome, wasn't it?
Pac winning that as well was the right choice.
Yeah, I loved that match. Do you know he was getting booed in Manchester, Pac?
Oh, I mean it makes sense. He's from Newcastle.
He's a Newcastle guy, yeah. Well,
yeah.
You know who was actually chanting? You don't belong here.
I do agree with it because it's actually a really good thing, but it's the manner they do it. That's proper heat. So we'll take it with that. But yeah, SmackDown, there was nothing there for SmackDown, so I think we can.
I watched it. Didn't watch it. Don't even know what went on.
Although there are spoilers for next week as well.
Yeah.
Feel free to bring some up if you want. Enjoy Tokyo, Arn.
Carmelo Hayes is the United States champion.
Enjoy Tokyo, mate. I wish I was over there, to be fair.
Yeah, you heard me.
Yeah, what? Sorry, did you say?
Carmelo Hayes is the US champion.
Vanilla Midget beat Dragunov.
Yeah.
No wonder the US title means fuck all. Wow.
They'll go back to the same open challenges, though, won't they? I'm sick of them, man.
I mean, that is pretty much how we won it. I'm assuming an open challenge.
Yeah.
Apparently, somebody in my Discord said that Cody and Drew is 3 stages of hell, or is that just bullshit?
That's people wishing it comes back. I think people want it to come back, but I don't think it's the actual stipulation.
What, the one what Shawn Michaels and Triple H had that Armageddon?
Yeah. It's not even the best 3 stages of hell. It's not even the best one. Like, if you actually look at it, and I can't believe I'm praising the bastard, but the best 3 stages of hell is Austin versus Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the one between Michaels and HBK. The positive about
HBK.
Oh, he wrestled himself.
I meant Michaels versus Triple H.
You can tell that Reece is tired.
The problem I have with that match in general, their 3 stages of hell, the problem I have is every match that followed is the exact same match. There's no difference. After you've watched that 3 stages of hell match, that's it. You've watched every Triple H versus Shawn Michaels match. That's why their Hell in a Cell match is so overrated.
And so long.
How do you guys feel? There's someone in chat saying, Jester, how do you feel about Cody invading Drew's home? It will not be better than Triple H and Randy Orton's when
I don't care about anything Drew and Cody do.
A home invasion hasn't been good since Brian Pillman held a gun to Steve Austin's face.
Yeah, that's a good shout, that actually.
Because that's top tier home invasion. Understandable in the moment, Tina. I hope you feel better soon. I really do hope that you feel better soon. There's someone in chat called Daniel Garcia. I am anxiously waiting to see how Carmelo Hayes became the US champ, which will be shown next week. Yes, it will be shown next week, yeah.
Stop dancing.
I think we can safely say that he probably wins it by either a distraction and a roll-up or probably just a roll-up. Wouldn't surprise me if his feet are on the ropes.
Also, Palace are losing 3-0 to Leeds, which is hilarious.
I can't stand Leeds, but they have turned things around ever since they've went back to a 3-5-2. They've really turned shit around, which is really annoying.
So what happened today on SmackDown? MFTs versus the Wyatt Six. Like, why are we still going on? Like
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
Anyone in the chat?
Love how Maxine Dupree has improved.
Has she?
She can't do an ankle lock for shit, but she's at least trying.
Yeah, at least she's trying, like, but it is what it is.
Yeah, but we don't watch wrestling to see you try.
Mm-hmm.
Jester watched SmackDown. I didn't. I did not watch SmackDown since I don't even know. I'd rather do better things on my Friday night.
I went to sleep. That's what I did.
I've got no idea who this is. Is that a real tag team? That's surely not a real tag team.
Who's the tag team?
If that's a tag team, then that is just mental. Especially for a name like.
I don't even know who that is. Who?
I haven't got a clue. I'm not even saying it just because of the words. It's just cringe. But that's because, well, wrestling's filled with it these days.
I don't even know who that is, to be fair. I ain't got a clue. Feel free to let us know in the chat, though, please, Daniel Garcia.
That weirdo Corey Hayes, who looks like a chubby Chris Griffin with a football, like an American football shirt, he says that Trick Williams is now listed as a SmackDown wrestler.
Yeah, Trick's getting called up, isn't he? Apparently he's going to go feud against Carmelo Hayes.
Oh no, that's definitely going to make people want to watch SmackDown.
Yeah, Trick and Carmelo's probably going to be the feud, isn't it? Probably. I don't fucking know.
They'll probably join together. He's so terrible.
Yeah, like it. Yeah. Julia and Alba had a match, sucked. Fair dues. Unfortunately, I'm a Julia fan, and that fucking upsets me.
Julia's done. Just seen here as well, Lorraine Cheshire has passed away.
Who?
She was an actor. She was in Early Doors in Waterloo Road many years ago.
Oh, you know Waterloo Road's actually filmed at my ex.
Yes, I know. Before they moved up here.
Freaking school, yeah. That's my ex secondary school.
She also was in Trolley and Ackley Bridge.
The guy, the lad passed away as well.
Just an absolute... Yeah, I saw that. 31-year-old as well.
Same age as me, yeah.
Shame that. Yeah, Jack, we're talking pro wrestling, man. How you doing? Right, what's this comment here? WWE Gems. Loki versus Christian from Metal. Perry Saturn versus Paul London. DDP versus Lance Storm from Sunday Night Heat. And Nova versus Matt Hardy from Velocity. I mean, to be fair, there's one name on this. Actually, no, I stand corrected. There's 3 names on this list that WWE really fucked over. And they had no reason to, because they were so much better than what was in their divisions. They fumbled Loki, they fumbled DDP, and they absolutely fumbled Lance Storm.
Yeah, Lance Storm's probably the best wrestler out of all them.
between him and Low Key.
Mm.
Because he was phenomenal in so many different promotions. They completely fucked him over.
Low Key still going?
Yeah, he's still going now. Did anyone catch the fight between Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua? No, I was asleep, but when I woke up, I burst out laughing. When I woke up and heard the result,
and I just laughed because Anthony Joshua broke Jake Paul's jaw, which I'm happy about.
In 2 places.
I'm not really an Anthony Joshua fan anyway. So.
Oh my god, did you see Karen Carney won Strictly Come Dancing?
Yeah, I heard. That's when you know that show's in the mud. That's all right. That's all right. You know, we know it is a hard time, but we got you. Let's see. Jack says, "I'm doing great. Glad to hear it. I'm doing all right. Thank you." The lads will gladly say the same thing. Who do y'all think is winning the Sports Wash Rumble? I think Roman or Gunther. Roman is actually the favorite to win the Royal Rumble. But I think
Bron Breakker wins it.
Same.
Yeah, Bron Breakker. Yeah, but yeah, I'd say Bron Breakker. Yeah. If you are new guys in this chat, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe.
I just hope if they see sense, because they're trying to swerve from it, I hope they don't go back to the original plan.
What Sami Zayn?
Yeah. Because that is a recipe for disaster.
True.
Fight Talk have posted a video. I barely watched Fight Talk, so this is interesting. Fight Talk posted a video about 12 hours ago, right? And the title is called, and again, can we just leave this man? Let him rest in peace. Owen Hart's autopsy just leaked and it changes everything. And the thumbnail is cover up.
Can you just let the guy rest in peace, for God's sake?
This is here for everybody, just for context. Let me just zoom in on it.
Oh my God, it's Grant from EastEnders.
There. Owen Hart's autopsy just leaked and it changes everything. Can we not just leave this man? The man died. I barely watched Fight Talk, but this guy died over 20 years ago. Can we just leave him be? Why do we have to keep going? Why do you have to keep going back to Owen Hart? Are you trying to make Bret Hart more better than already people claim he is?
Probably.
I still think Owen's a very underrated wrestler. I think if he was still here, I think he would have been a WWF champion.
Well, he was supposed to win the title in 1998, so. And he was supposed to win it in 99 as well. Like after the accident, he was going to win the title from Stone Cold.
I'm surprised Bret Hart's not been watching that or seen it.
Honestly, I think people are just trying to make it worse for him. See, if you look at WWE wrestlers in the 90s, Owen Hart is, in my opinion, the second best wrestler in WWE in the 90s.
What?
For me, the top 5 WWE wrestlers in the 90s is Bret, Owen, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, and then, well, the 5th can be whoever you think. People will probably either say, there's plenty you can say.
The Undertaker.
Yeah. I would. Perfect only had 2 good matches, so I'm not even going to.
Dynamite Kid.
Shit human being, but a great wrestler. Yeah. Even like 97 through 99, people are forgetting like just how great Mick Foley was. Like 97 Mankind is one of the absolute fucking best runs you'll see from a wrestler. Like actually 96 and 99, 96 and 97 specifically, I should say. His Cactus Jack debut was awesome. That for me was a special one to think about.
Dean Malenko and that?
WCW.
His best work in WCW, wasn't it?
Malenko, yeah.
Yeah.
Hands down. Mind you, you're a nobody in WCW apparently until the WWE machine gets behind you.
I think Milenko had a good run in ECW, mate.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If it wasn't for ECW, there'd be no such thing as the cruiserweights.
Well, I
Like,
was a
people are
big
gonna.
ECW guy when I was a kid. I know.
Oh yeah, I mean I love WCW until summer '99, but that's about it. At this moment, Tina, who the best wrestler is subjective. More question is who is it to you?
What, the best luchador?
It's wrestler.
Best luchador in wrestling, in my opinion, is
No,
Bandito.
it's not. It's not luchador. It's wrestler. It's because she's talking in Spanish. It's because she's talking in Spanish.
No.
So
Best
who
wrestler
is
now?
who is the best wrestler right now in your estimation? For me, the best wrestler in the world is Zack Sabre Jr.
What about you, Josiah?
I'm still going to say Will Ospreay.
I'll say Takeshita.
Dynamite Kid, I agree, does deserve more recognition. It's just the problem is he's just a shitty asshole. That's the only thing about him. He's just a horrible human being. But as a wrestler, brilliant. I will actively praise it so you can separate the person from the. You can separate the art from the artist. Like Benoit, a great wrestler, just a shit person. Jimmy Snuka, great wrestler, horrific human being.
He should be in fucking prison now.
But that's where we're at. And then you guys want to talk about before we wrap up? Because I don't think we really have much else to say, really.
Not really, no.
But next, obviously, we are back again tomorrow for the more fun. Tomorrow is episode 2 of My GM.
Yeah, man.
And Josiah stepping in. Because I don't know where the hell Bleach is, so I think we're just going to give the job to Josiah. Josiah can man draw. Although it's a hard roster for you, mate. Josiah's like, it's too depressing.
Well, who? Oh yeah, Bleach's roster. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where he is. He's hardly here, so I just rather give it to somebody else. But yeah, we can do that tomorrow.
Did Abel get a brand?
No, but whoever finishes in 4th place, Abel will take over in the next season. Like, it's the first person to jump in. What was it?
I've been speaking to Keen, yeah.
Oh yeah, I speak to him all the time. Who y'all think Brock will face in Mania, Braun Breaker or Gunther?
Breaker.
Probably.
Or if Breaker wins the Rumble, he's obviously facing the world champion
Mm-hmm.
So I'd probably do Gunther Brock then if Braun Breaker's winning Rumble.
Yeah. I think Josiah's internet's decided I'm done for the day. But that'll be a decent match.
Man, what's that?
Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale versus Hyann and Maya World next week.
Oh, sweet.
On Thursday.
I am from Rev Pro.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet, man. Yeah, man.
And also next Thursday, it's Takeshita versus Mascara Dorada.
Oh, yes. Do you know who I saw when I was in Manchester?
A human.
The British Riho.
Oh, nice. She is so good.
She's really sweet as well. She was in the pub. Loads of wrestlers in that pub, you know.
Oh, there he is. I'm laughing at something that somebody's tweeted.
Wow, who hated?
Oh, I'll bring Josiah and then Josiah can laugh at this one as well. See you later, Tina. It's been good speaking to you as well. We'll catch you in the next one.
Take care, Tina. Have a good Christmas and all that.
Absolutely, same to you. So this person has tweeted, whilst Josiah loads, He's plugging into the Matrix. So some account here called Uncle Chew. He tweeted. That's what he's called, Uncle Chew. He tweeted, Mike Tyson refused to punch Jake Paul in a fixed fight. Showed it was a scripted fight, but Anthony Joshua knocked Jake out immediately. He had a chance. That's because Jake Paul's an absolute scumbag like his brother. And we're totally not surprised. Aye, so it was the Hardy Boys versus Samoan Dynasty last night at House of Glory, and obviously Lance Inoue attacked Zilla afterwards, which led to them retaining their titles.
Weird.
Someone's tweeted a video about
House of Glory for one reason. The guy who used to be there, he's a dick.
Yeah. So somebody put up this tweet about a video reaction of Julia versus Alba Fire, and it's, I don't even know what they can do to save her. The fucking dead crowd. ... Save SmackDown. Julia really is finished when it comes to WWE. Like, they don't.
You know what really needs to happen with Julia?
Let her go.
Let her go. Go to AW. Pair her with Tekla.
I don't necessarily think it's about pairing her with anybody. It's just changing things up. Oh, wow.
She needs to go back to NXT. She needs.
Yeah. There's an even bigger upset than Mercedes Moné losing to Alex Windsor. Kevin Knight.
What?
Kevin Knight beat Takeshita tonight. Sorry, Okada.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, I've seen that live. I didn't want to spoil it.
The fact that Kevin Knight beat Okada, that's Okada's third singles loss in an AEW ring. And only the
I
third
actually don't mind
beat.
that. You know why? Because it's a young guy.
Uh-huh. It was a roll through victory.
I rate Kevin Knight.
So good.
I rate Kevin Knight. I think he's awesome, man.
Oh, he's awesome. AEW did announce women's tag team title match with Mercedes and Athena versus Babes of Wrath for World's End. That is true.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Maybe
Okada losing to Kevin Knight is a good thing as well. Because people will say, oh, where's the talent? Where's the projection? Where's the opportunity? Well, he's put over another young talent.
Like I said, when this tournament started, I want some unpredictability, please, and they give it me.
I do wonder what that now means for Okada, though, because Okada
maybe Kevin Knight should be in the Wrestle Kingdom main event.
What if Takeshita loses to Mascara for another shock?
Then he's out the tournament. He's only got 2 matches left. Speedball and Dorado.
Well, then he's out.
Oh, the last time I watched the Takeshita and Speedball Mike Bailey was it Maple Leaf Wrestling? Was that?
It was Maple Leaf, yeah.
That was a good match.
Yes, Takeshita won.
I'm pretty sure Okada's out of the
tournament. I think based on points, I think he is, yeah.
Who?
Okada.
Okada.
So it means he's guaranteed to lose.
So how's the whole unified title thing gonna be now?
So it'll go to whoever. Like, so what happened in circumstances?
Because I heard that the Continental Classic was just for the Continental title, but it doesn't mean that he loses the other one.
He doesn't lose the international. He will still be the international champion if like somebody else wins the Continental Classic.
But I'm confused though, because if the Continental Classic isn't for the unified title, how does he lose that belt?
The unified title is just a prop for if a title is unified into another one. That's what the unified title is for. I
wonder. It doesn't end his overall record title reign because he is the longest reigning champion in AEW history, but for any championship. But I wonder if his reign is as Continental Champion, not international champion that he won from Omega. His longest reign is Continental Champion. Therefore, he will lose his longest running title. Which means the unified title then becomes... The unified title therefore means nothing because it can only be defended under Continental title rules because he unified that title. Say again.
Saka trying to dive to get a penalty.
I hate him. He's so fucking overrated.
Wait, what?
That Bukayo Saka, he's so overrated.
He kicked an Everton player and went down.
If he wins the Continental title, is it? It's not the international title he put up for grabs. It's the Continental title he put up for grabs in the tournament.
Yeah.
So he put up the title that he won first from Eddie Kingston. So his own title that he's held for nearly 2 years. That's the title he's going to lose, which is the longest run in AEW history. He loses that, and then if that means the unified title is no longer interested, he's still the international champion. He could still try and elevate that title, but it makes no sense.
No.
There's little to no point of having the Continental Classic as a tournament. It should be for a world title shot.
Yeah, and this is why I didn't. This is why I never really understood the whole point of the unified title being a thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the Continental Classic should have been in the first place the contender for the AEW World Title.
It should be either for a title shot or it should just be for all of Okada's belts.
Yeah, like Okada realistically should, even though I like the idea of a fighting champion in the tournament try to defend their championship honor. Okada should be who you meet in the final. He's already there. The winner of someone goes through Blue League, Gold League. You win the finals. Then the final match is the champion defends at World's End.
Yeah.
Or you simply go, actually, this tournament should be exactly how the G1 is because we want to base on the G1 because we respect it. The winner gets an AEW World Title shot.
That's what I said, yeah.
At Revolution. Number one contender, you win it at World's End, you win the tournament at World's End, and you're number one contender for Revolution. You get a 3-month build to Revolution.
Yeah.
I like the idea of the Continental Classic, but I know what I would do differently, and I think we all have the same way. Either Okada defends the title in the final, or it's you get a world title shot for the first pay-per-view of 2026, which is 3 months away. It's just a little bit awkward. Maybe that's something we need to do. We need to look at tournaments that we would rebook and change because Zack Sabre Jr. is another one.
Yeah. Oh.
Didn't Arsenal not just score again or something?
No, Everton nearly scored an own goal, and I'm just confused to what they're doing at the back.
Damn.
Yeah, the Continental Classic, in my opinion, should be the number one contender for the world title, for the AEW World Title. That's me.
Palace scored a penalty, by the way, 91st minute, even though it means nothing.
Who?
Palace. Devaney scored a penalty for them.
Nice.
Oh, that Lewis Potter scored a double tonight. I actually.
Did you guys watch Tanahashi versus Hiromu?
Yeah, it was really good.
I hate these corners.
That match was actually really good. I think you'd like it, yeah. In terms of match quality, I think the match that I'm looking forward to most is Tana versus Despy. But
that's going to be a good. I like Despy, me. Yeah.
But the Takahashi match was really good. I definitely recommend watching it, yeah. Road to Tokyo Dome. It just sucks we're getting no world title match in between that period. I would have liked at least one title defense for Takeshita, but sigh.
Same with the Noah champ.
The pitfalls of being triple contact with Takeshita. They've got much he could do.
Yeah. That's the only difficult thing for him. His end of year is actually really soft.
Do you want some unfortunate news about CMLL?
Go on.
Unfortunately, Wheeler Yuta and Daniel Garcia are the number one contenders for the tag titles.
Oh yeah, they got that in the last show, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. If they win those tag titles, then Christ Almighty, CMLL, I'll lose all respect for you.
They probably will win it.
They probably will win it as well because Claudio is the world champion.
Yeah, Claudio wrestled last night. Masquerade, Sobrano Jr. versus Mystical for the light heavyweight title on the 6th of January.
That'll be good. I hope Sobrano wins that, to be honest.
Yeah.
But tell you
and
one thing
Dorada, I think he's facing someone in CMLL. Kevin Knight, I think it is.
I actually think the best part about Claudio winning the CMLL World Championship, though, is the fact that Ultimo Guerrero's been champion for 3 years, and he got his ass booed out the building during that entire match because everyone wanted Claudio to win.
Yeah.
They're like, because they're sick and tired of those long title reigns. They're like, no, stuff this.
Like the King are getting booed, and everyone wanted Dog to win.
Yeah.
Atlantis Junior won the all 3 of the historic titles. It's just called the World Historic title now.
He did, and it was the right choice.
Yeah. About fucking time they unified those 3 things.
Mm-hmm. We are also We are also 12 days away from Noah the New Year as well, and that is going to be an absolute masterclass of wrestling.
Don't forget, I think I posted something in the group chat about Noah and Dragon Gate.
Yeah, the triple. Wait for the actually, that's something we're going to talk about. We can talk about one last thing before we go. Yeah. What is your thoughts on?
Hi, back.
The never open weight gauntlet. Yeah, what's your thoughts on that?
What's that? Sorry.
The Ramble Gauntlet, never open weight gauntlet. They've increased the teams.
Yeah, the Rambo Gauntlet at Wrestle Kingdom for the 6-man.
Yeah,
I personally couldn't care less.
So I watched New Japan today. I think they announced Kojima, Taichi, and Ishii in it. Is it Ishii?
Yeah, Ishii's in it. Yeah.
Team,
Goto was in it as well.
Goto.
Yeah, he's in the match.
Goto, Yoshihashi, and Yo-Yo.
What falls on Grato?
Yeah.
Right, who's tagging with Goto? Is it Yoshihashi and who?
Some young boys.
Yeah. Let me I'll get the names for you. 2 seconds. Josiah sent it to me earlier on. Yeah, that's it there. So it's the teams for this never 6-man gauntlet at Wrestle Kingdom. So it's Toru Yano, Master Wato, and Yo.
Yeah, they're champs.
Yep. Hiroki Goto, Yoshihashi, and Bolton Oleg. Yeah. Taichi, Satoshi Kojima, or in other words, Ash Ketchum, and Ishii. Then you've got Ren Narita Sanada and Yoshinobu Kanemaru. Tiger Mask 4, Togi Makabe, and Ryosuke Taguchi. And then you've got Kaisi Takechi and 2 mystery tag team partners. But Hartley Jackson has teased to Ask the Brothers, which could mean Mikey Nichols and Shane Haste to join the group.
Ah, God. Oh my God, they come back, have they? Oh yeah.
No, they're thinking that's who they're teasing could potentially be their opponents, but
should have come back for World Tag League, you dumbasses.
I told you the right team were in it.
Yeah.
I do wonder who Kaisi Takechi will get as his partners, though. I'm wondering, but I don't know.
Would you like me to announce the Dragon Gate and Noah thing?
That can be the last thing. Then we'll go.
Yeah.
Carl Urban. I think he's a phenomenal actor. Carl Urban calls Mortal Kombat 2 the most challenging role that I've ever undertaken. He said, I asked for a heavy action content movie, and for my sins, they gave me one. He is going to be so good as Johnny Cage. I've never seen him in a film role where he's actually been a bad actor, or even on TV. He's too good.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's over. 1-0.
I wonder if those morons will start chanting 1-0 to the Arsenal again.
They were.
Oh, Jesus Christ, oh. Darby Allin, Jesus Christ.
What?
Darby Allin isn't cleared to wrestle.
Good, so he shouldn't be.
So he flew to Sweden and he's doing ice plunges in -2 degrees.
Oh, you mad? The guy's off his fucking tits, man.
It makes it even worse. Seeing this video was posted, it actually looks like Darby Allin is potentially semi-naked. He's not wearing a shirt, or it doesn't look like he's wearing jeans either. I think he's actually fully naked in this video. This guy's mental.
He's mental in the ring. He's mental outside the ring. The guy needs to calm down, bro.
Same,
I love the dude, but Christ, mate.
Same, Abel. I can't wait for the boys' season finale as well. It's good. Well, the final season, so good. But yeah, that is exactly what he's posted. He's posted a video of him doing that.
What
Off. No, that's what Darby Allin posted. Oh, here's one. This is good. Vintage Puroresu as an account put up Koji Kanemoto versus Masaki Mochizuki from their Dragon Gate match from 2007.
Oh, that's a fucking banger, bro.
I've just reposted it. A fucking seriously good stuff. Like
Mochizuki's in that Triangle Gate tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Some Noah guys as well.
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
So yeah, Shun, Skywalker, Hanari, and Valletta give up the Triangle Gate titles because Shun's focusing on the main title with obviously that mask guy, but we already know who it's going to be. Strong Machine J. Yeah, Hanari is going to go for the Brave Gate, and Valletta's just probably going to go back to Austria because his visa's probably up or something. I don't know. So the 60 is a 16-man tournament. Yes, it's a long one. So it's BBK, BB Hulk, and Ben K, and Gakatora, Paradox. But they're not called Paradox anymore because they lost the units expansion match. We've got Big Boss Shumizu, KZY, Strong Machine J, Natural Vibes, Dragon Dyer, Tanaka, and Yoshioka D Courage. Another member of X Paradox, Dragon Kid, Narukido Yamato. Team Mexico, Flamita, Luis Mante, Bendito. Gold Class, Yo, Jackie, Funky Kamei, and Rita. Z-Brats, Ishin, Jason Lee, and Kai. Mochizuki Dojo, the guy who you just said, Mochizuki Jr. and Suzumu. Team Noah, Suji Kondo, Daiga, and Ita.
It's alright, actually. I'm looking forward to those two specifically. Daiga and Ita are really
good. Team Rebellion, Hana Handlo, and then them two youngsters who was in the junior GHC Junior Heavyweight Tournament.
Nice.
Team Mexico, Alpha Wolf, Dragonbane, and Galano.
Okay, now I'm intrigued.
And then Team Noah, Kotage, Harara, and that HI69.
Nice.
Amaska, Ninja Mac, and Inaba.
Ninja Mac is so much fun.
Strong Hearts, Shima, El Lindemann, T-Hawk. Passionate Rattels, Hayata, and Yohei, and X. Someone, I don't know who that will be. Team 2000X, Tadasuke, and that youngster who just joined.
They're winning it.
And an X person, I don't know who that might be.
They're definitely winning it.
And then there's the guy from Gleek. There's a team from Gleek called Black Generation International. Tamura, Ishida, and Sakimoto, which is these 16 people. Will happen on the 8th of January. Starts on the 8th of January.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We'll promote it when it comes around as well. I think he'll be a decent team. Going to do one last thing. Going to bring up one last thing before we wrap up. So this is the Christmas shows for Dynamite and Collision, which are on next week. I'm just going to quickly bring these up before we go. That's the card for next week. So you've got Orange Pulp versus Takeshita in the Classic, Dorada versus Strong, and Pac versus Jack Perry. Yep. You've got Bandito versus Ricochet
in the finals of the Diamond Ring.
I still don't understand how that whole Dynamite Diamond Ring thing can happen without MJF.
I think Ricochet will win it. And I think he's going to be pretty decent with that ring, you know.
Yeah, MJF should still have to defend it, but I think he just doesn't care. You've got Mina Shirakawa versus Marina Shafir.
Is that match going to build up to Tony Storm versus Marina Shafir?
No, it's going to build up to Tony Storm turning on Mina, which I've been saying for
MJF
months.
Finally in action.
Yeah, he's in action. Yeah, then you've got
a face-to-face jobber, probably.
Yeah, absolutely. Pac versus Perry will be fire. Absolutely. We've got Statlander and Jamie Hayter confrontation before their title match. Then for the Collision show on the Thursday, which starts at night.
Takeshita Masquerada Dorada is going to be absolutely mental.
Yep. Orange Cassidy versus John Moxley. I don't give a shit because it's Orange Pulp. Claudio versus
the worst time to do that, by the way.
Claudio versus Roderick Strong's going to be a good one.
Yep.
Because everyone's gonna be watching the NFL for Christmas rather than watching Collision.
This show's on 9 p.m. on the Thursday. The Collision, the Dynamite's on. Sorry, 9 p.m. for Collision on the Thursday. Dynamite's on at 6 p.m. their time on the Wednesday. Speedball versus
is the Christmas Day edition, I'm guessing.
Christmas. It's the Christmas shows, yeah. Okada in his second to last match in the Classic faces Speedball. Pac versus Kevin Knight.
Nice.
Perry versus Fletcher, and then obviously it's the Babes of Wrath versus Hyan and Maya World tag match.
I can't wait for seeing Hyan. Not seen her in quite a while.
And that's it, Hammerstein Ballroom.
Oh yeah, nice.
For next week. So, gentlemen, closing comments before we wrap up this evening?
Nothing for me, really. Just looking forward to next week, I guess.
Absolutely. And I just want to thank my guests for tonight. Obviously, it's a Just For You Guys show. We thank you all for being with us. We'll be back for the My GM tomorrow, and then obviously next week it's Josiah's redemption of his own because he wants his Predictions Championship back. Will he get it back at World's End? We will find out. But then again, Temple has to defend it as well. Yeah, you are, but you have to win it. You can't draw. You have to outright win the show. So with that, we thank you. We must love you and leave you, but we'll see you on the next one. Goodbye. And today, our time comes to an end. This has been another exciting stream. Thank you very much for watching. And also, remember, if you get cracked over the head with a steel chair, you're not going to get concussion. You're just going to come back here. Goodbye.